What is going on? Trucking with old Snapper. What's this microphone sound like, man? Is it too loud? Uh, since you're the only one in here, we'll do a little audio checking. Audio checking. I do got a shit, man. I just ate a fucking Subway sandwich in there, and I was watching some TV, and I was like, shit, I might have to take a shit about halfway through this fucking thing, man. All right, it sounds good. We'll let a couple people get in here, and yeah, we got the same microphone, man. Yeah, we got the same microphone. Uh, oh, we got 5 people in here. What's going on, man? Let's see. Y'all want to see my intro, or y'all just say fuck the intro? I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Y'all want to see an awesome ass intro? Let's see. Oh, awesome! Which one of these intros I want to play y'all today? I don't fucking know which one's which here. Let me just play y'all an intro, and then we'll get into it. All righty, what y'all think about that intro? I got about 5 of them up there. I never know which one. I never know which one it's going to be. Uh, let's see here. Let's look at some comments here. Anthony Stewart, what's going on, Stewart? Punky Licious. I like that name, Punky Licious. I like that name. Willie is a shitbag. Yes, he is, and a dick licker. Willie says, "Where's my auntie?" We're going to talk about that tomorrow, Willie. This ain't your night, Willie. You said Wednesday, which I don't know what today is. Today's Tuesday. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. But today we're going to talk about something different. We're going to talk about how a superstar truck driver is continually making fucking enemies on this fucking YouTube, guys. Man. Yeah, so we're gonna watch a video, and trucker John. How about y'all got wrenches? Willie, you got a wrench? Let me go in here and see if y'all got a fucking wrench. Cause some people will cry if they ain't got a wrench. We don't want no crime. I just ate a Subway sandwich, so I might have to take a break here in a minute. I'm at the house. Let's see here. How do I get to myself on here? Your channel. There I am. Let's see. Willie is a shitbag. Okay, Stewart don't got a wrench. You do now. Willie has got a wrench. Oh, we in subscriber only mode. Okay, cool. Yeah. What's going on, Benjamin Baker? Yeah, let's watch a video, guys. See which one I want to watch first. Let's watch this one right here. Let me go in here and set this up a little bit, guys. I don't think y'all can see that screen. I'm not good at this. And plus, since this ain't no professional channel, if anybody wants to come in here, y'all can click that link. Let me go ahead and pin that link to the top. Let's see here. How can I do that shit? God damn it, that ain't how you do it. Pinned message. All right. Quick hit. Gonna get a wrench. How you doing, brother? Add moderator. Now I'm not gonna look back at the chat. What's going on, Black Jesus? Amy, how you doing? Let's go in here. See what I can't stir up a little shit tonight. Let's see here. Go in here. Click at that. Clickety, clickety, clickety. Oh, shit. What have I done got myself into? All right, let's watch this. All right, let's go back over here. I got to share the screen. Bamily bam bam. We're sharing that screen. We're going to watch a video. Ain't no problem. Clickety hit. Let's see here. We're going to click that shit. And we're going to play. Can y'all see that screen? God damn, I rushed too fucking fast. Okay, y'all can see it. All right, let's watch this, guys. Man. Trucking with
Sorry,
Snapper.
Philip. I'm only in it for the money. There's no excitement left in it for me. There's no reason for me to be on the road anymore. But I don't know how to make the money I make now doing something else. So I am only in it for the money. That's the only reason I'm here.
What's up, American truckers?
What's up?
Hope all y'all are doing well. I'm about to go on a rant, as you probably know. And y'all aren't used to me ranting on my channel at all. But I was trying to support this guy Trucks and watch his live feed. You know, that way he would get, you know, whatever he gets for me watching his stuff. I don't really know. I'm not monetized. I just know that it helps him. And it was just one stab after another towards truckers. I don't know how any trucker would sit and watch that and not feel just totally offended. I mean, just totally offended. You know, one of the first things that offended me is he said,
"Is it echoing, guys?
You know, we're all competition with each other. We're not. I don't see it as a brotherhood. You know, owner operators. I mean, we're all in competition with each other. Let me tell you something, young man. And you or one of your goons sees this video. I hope they send it to you. All right. Let me tell you something.
Now I've watched a few of Snapper's videos, and he don't get too excited, but he said, "Look a here, young man." God damn it! Now he means business when he says, "Look a here, young man."
All right, brother. I grew up in the fishing industry, Port Lavaca, Texas. All right. That industry's gone now. Government pretty much destroyed it with regulation. I was the last generation to get to grow up that way. When we were out there working, my stepfather owned the boat and he owned all the equipment. But when we were out there working, if another boat needed us, we would stop what we were doing immediately and go help that other boat. There were days that we didn't make a dime. We actually spent money because we stopped, lost everything we were working on, went and towed another boat home so that he wouldn't have to sit out there broke down. That's brotherhood. It means more than money. It ain't got nothing to do with money. In order to get anything in this world, you have to give. If you're not giving to other people, you're never going to get. You want $1 million? Help 1 million people.
Amen, guys. Amen. And on that point, if you want to help the channel out, Cash App, $ Elite Fleet Trucker. I might be one of them million that helps you get your million. Let's get back to it.
You ever heard that? You know, it's the truth. You're going to get out of life what you put into it, what you give to it. When you leave this world, however much money you had, don't matter. We all go in the same box. We all go in the same ground. We're all end up 6 feet under, unless you get cremated. But most of us are going 6 feet under. You know, you're saying you're only out here because you can't find a way to make this much money doing anything else. Dude, there's a lot of jobs. I made more money before I came to trucking. I used to be an industrial electrician. I made a lot more money as an industrial electrician than I do as a truck driver. But I'm here because I love it. I was unhappy and I was miserable as an electrician. Yeah, I made more money, but I was miserable. I love what I do. And you don't even realize it, man, but you're fucking blessed. You are fucking blessed.
He is very blessed. He is very blessed. He's got a wife at home and a fucking hole on the fucking road. Do you know how many fucking people would want that shit? A wife at home and a fucking side chick too. I'm fucking jealous, dude. I'm fucking jealous. I wish that I could have a side chick and a wife too, and then I can bring the side chick home and shit. You know what I mean? Now that might fuck up the kids, you know, but ain't none of my business.
And you don't even realize it. You know how many people wish they could travel the country and see half of the things that we get to see that we take for granted? Coming through Montana and that beautiful sunset coming down in between the mountains. Looking out there and seeing the smoke roll out of the nostrils of a moose's nose.
Now, I've been driving 23 years, and that's something I've never seen, Snapper. I have never seen smoke come out of a damn moose's nostrils. Now, I bet you that's a beautiful sight, though. That's a beautiful sight. But I don't run out west a whole lot. I don't run out there. But I want to one day, if I'm lucky enough, see the smoke come out of a moose's nose.
You know, all these things that people only get to see on TV that you and I have seen in person. You're blessed. All of us truckers are blessed. You know? Yeah, it's not an easy life. We're away from our friends and our family. But at the same time, we're out here in an air-conditioned cab or heated cab, getting to see, you know, some of the most beautiful sights. I've seen some of the most beautiful sunsets, some of the most beautiful sunrises. You know, I've seen things that people save their money all year long to go take a vacation and see. I've parked my truck and done 34-hour restarts and gotten a rental car and gone and done all kinds of things. I mean, all kinds of opportunity that never would have been available to me if I didn't truck. I'll tell you something. Last winter, I was in Arkansas, and I told this story before. But we were snowed in, all right, at that Walmart right there. I believe it's Malvern, Arkansas, exit 72, somewhere right around in there. I think it's Malvern, Arkansas. That Walmart normally doesn't allow trucks. When you go by it, you'll see it's got the bars up over the entryways where we can't get in there. But because that snowstorm was coming through, they had lifted those bars so that we could get in there. There was 5 or 6 of us parked in there, snowed in, and we were just parked whatever way we could get, you know, basically just buried off into the snow. It was so bad. I believe it was last March. Got up the next morning, and I could have got myself unstuck, got on the road, and only thought of myself. My money, my dollar bill, my miles. But I knew my brothers parked right there beside me were stuck, just like I was. And because I know you get out of this world what you put into it, and one day I may be the man that needs the help. One day I may be the driver stuck. One day I may have a heart attack and bury off into a culvert or something, and one of these guys passes me, stops and helps me out, dials 911. So I got my chains off, and I went from truck to truck to truck and helped everybody else get unstuck before I even worried about my truck. Helped everybody get up and on the road.
Now, who you know that would do that? Personally, I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't even have done that. So that's a very generous thing. Not many people would do that. If you're a truck driver and you would put your change on another truck to help them get unstuck, let me know in the chat. Willie, have you ever helped another truck driver? I'm sure Willie has. And you know, I still to this day, when I see a truck on the shoulder, I keep my mic up and I say, "Hey, big truck, you okay on the shoulder?" Now, they never come back and say, "Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm fine," because none of them's got no fucking radios on. But there was a time that if you seen a truck on the shoulder, you yelled out and said, "Hey, man, you need some help?" You know, you don't know if that son of a bitch is done pulled over for a heart attack, or if he's done shit himself, or he's broke down, or what. I always yelled out. Now, never has somebody said, yeah, call the fucking 911 or something. You know what I mean? I've never, maybe a couple of times I had to stop. Somebody needed some fucking wire pliers or a screwdriver or something. But, you know, people don't do that kind of shit no more.
That's a brotherhood. That is a brotherhood. That's what it means. When I was an electrician, I'm sure y'all have heard of it, the IBEW, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Yeah, we were in competition with each other for positions. We were in competition with each other for raises, trying to become a supervisor and different things like that. But we were also brothers. See, you don't have any morals. And I'm not attacking your wife, or your girlfriend, or anything like that. I don't care. That's not my business. I don't care. But when it comes to drivers, that is my business. I love my fellow drivers out here. And some of y'all may not understand it or may not understand why, but I mean, that's just the way I feel. I put my heart, I put everything into my job. And there's nothing I wouldn't do for a fellow driver. If he's down, I'm going to help him. I had a driver one time 10 years ago, needed it. He needed some money. Good friend of mine. I consider him a brother. Sitting in Florida. He doesn't know it to this day, but when I sent him that money, I sent him the last dollars I had. I didn't have another dollar to my name, but I knew he needed it. And he paid me back. Later on, when I needed it, I asked him for it, and he sent it right back to me, no problem. That's a brotherhood. That's what it means to be a brother. Yeah, we're all in competition with each other, sure. Yeah, we're all fighting for loads and stuff like that. But if you feel like you're better than a driver, because that's the way it feels like to me. When you say, "Well, I'm tired of being a trucker. I don't have it in me anymore. I don't want to be," or you start going on a rant about super truckers, or whatever. I feel like you're putting down drivers, like you think you're better than the rest of us. If you don't like it, go do something else.
I don't know how many of you guys watch This Guy Trucks, but he has always kind of come across. Now, he's never said, "I'm better than you," maybe once or twice, but he was kind of sarcastic or whatever. But he has always kind of come across as he was better than other truck drivers. He always come across that he hated truck driving and he was better than to be a fucking truck driver. You know what I mean? And whether he meant to come across like that, I don't know. But he did. And that's pissed off a lot of people. That's pissed off me. That's pissed off hundreds, maybe thousands of people, And, it is what it is,
Manage your money. Go do something else. You know, I mean, you talk about you can't make this kind of money anywhere else. Sure you can. I made more before I came to driving. You can go somewhere else and make more money. You just got through in your last video talking about how you've only grossed $3,000 the last 2 weeks in a row. That ain't making no money, not after your cost. Time you take your costs and everything off there, you could probably make more in a Walmart warehouse. You know, don't feed all of us that bullshit. You know, you got your girlfriend coming out. She's going to start a channel, and you're hoping that she catches lightning in a bottle and takes off. That way you can love up with her and make a fucking living out here, and you won't have to work. That's what you're looking for. Tell the truth. Be honest. Be straight up. You know? But don't dog out truckers. Not even the super truckers. Don't dog out another driver. We work our asses off out here. And like I've told you before, all of you, DOT's against us. These companies don't give a shit about us. Brokers don't really give a shit about us. We're 1,000 miles away from our families. If we don't have each other, we ain't got nothing. We ain't got a damn thing. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's your mentality. And it's your way of thinking. This me, fuck everybody else. That's the problem in this industry today. It was never like this before. It only got like that within the last 5, 6, 7 years, maybe 8 years. I've given up loads before so another driver could get home. Yeah, sure have. Not because I didn't need that money. Not because I didn't need that load. Not because I didn't want that load, but because my brother or my sister needed to get home. Y'all can all attack me. I don't care. I'm going to stand beside my brothers and sisters. You know, I picked up a load in Humble, Texas tonight, headed to Salt Lake City. There was a young lady backing in next to me, and I could see she was going to have a hard time. I could have sat in my truck and filmed it with my phone. I didn't. I got out. I walked over there and I helped her get in that spot. And then I gave her a pin. You know, advertise a YouTube channel at the same time. But I helped her get in that spot. And I'm not the only one. I see drivers all the time giving an extra hand and reaching out to help another driver. You know? I mean, we are brothers and sisters out here. And just like in my last video at the end of it, when I talked about some of these other YouTube truckers, that's what hurt me. It hurts me to know that YouTube truckers would be doing this to each other. Because if we fight each other, we don't have shit. We can't stand against the government. We can't stand against regulations. We can't stand against mandates because we're broken. If you don't like it, park the fucking truck and go home. You can probably get more. You can probably get twice as much for that truck now than what you bought it for. Park it, take that money, and bounce. If you don't want to be out here, I don't want to be driving around some dude don't want to be out here. And if you do feel that way about other drivers, you do feel like you're better than us, at least keep it to yourself. I'm just a regular old driver, man. I ain't no better than any other driver. You know, when I pull through the parking lot at night, I cut my lights down. I put them down on the middle. I take my headlights off so I don't shine them through people's windows while they're sleeping. You know, when I pull in the fuel aisle and I run inside and I grab something to eat, then I pull off and I get out of the way and I go park because I don't want to hold that guy up behind me. That's the brotherhood. We think of each other. We think of what the other driver's going through and we do for him what we would want done for us. That's the way a lot of us out here are. That's the way it was when I started driving. Your generation got out here, and it turned into exactly what you're talking about right there. Fuck everybody else. I'm just out here to make some money. Fuck everybody else. I don't even like this job. Go fuck, man. I don't care what you do, man. You don't even realize how blessed you are. I'm going to stop ranting. I'm going to just stop ranting. And I apologize to everybody that watches my channel on a normal basis. You know, it really just aggravated the hell out of me. You know, and it aggravates me even more that someone would be on YouTube talking about how much they hate truck driving. At the same time, they're on YouTube making money off of truck drivers watching their content, off of truck drivers sending them super chats, off of truck drivers sending money to their Cash App. You're biting the hand that feeds you. Then wonder why your subscriber count is dropping. And no, before you get to thinking all crazy, I'm not bullying you. I wouldn't attack your family. I wouldn't attack your kids. I'm not that type of person. If I got a problem with you, I'm going to come to you man to man. And if you got a problem with me, I hope you come to me man to man. Got this thing coming up in Vegas. We can sit down and discuss it. You can email me anytime. I'll get on the phone and discuss it with you. You know, I had respect for you because you're a fellow driver. I've been watching your content because you're a fellow driver. James Best. I love the hell out of James Best. Keeps me entertained. I mean, to the hilt. You know, I don't always agree with everything he has to say, but I support him and what he's doing. He's a fellow driver. Nevada Trucking and Trails. I don't trust the dude. Honestly, don't. That's my honest deal. You know, on a side note outside of trucking, I'm not too sure about him.
What? Somebody don't trust Nevada? Can't believe that shit.
But I still watch his videos. I still show him some support because he's a driver, and I support my fellow drivers. Elite. Elite's videos can get way out there, and you never know what's going to come out of Elite's mouth. You know, but I still support him and what he's doing on YouTube because he's a fellow driver, whether I agree with him or not. I supported you even though I didn't agree with politics because you have a right to your own politics just like I got a right to mine. You got a right to your own opinions just like I got a right to mine. But when you smash on drivers and think you're better than drivers, and you think your life's so bad because you're a driver, when the whole time you're telling this to drivers on YouTube, making money off of them, poor pitiful man, get off the gas, dude.
Get off the goddamn gas, motherfucker.
I mean, you got your hair slicked back and shit. Go become a male model or something.
Oh shit.
You know, if you hate driving so bad,
God,
get the fuck off this ride.
That's what I'm talking about.
At the end of my rant. I hope all of y'all are doing great, staying safe, staying out of trouble. Be kind to one another. I know that's kind of.
Damn it. He said, motherfucker, get off the gas. I like that shit, man. That's my new fucking catch line. That's my new catchphrase, man. Get off the gas, bonehead truckers. Get off the gas, Kiersey. I don't even know what that means, but that shit sounds good, don't it? Get off the motherfucking gas, bitches. See, I might just make it my own by saying, get off the gas, you motherfucking bitches. Shit, yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Let's see. Let's look at get off the gas. Fuck yeah, man. God damn, that got me hyped up when he said that shit. Get off the gas. Well, let's go over here and shit. I knew when I seen this, because I was in this premiere, I was like, oh, God damn it. This is going to trigger somebody. And I said, oh, shit. There's going to be a rebuttal on this fucking video. And it was. Goddamn bright and early. I said, shit. So let me go over here and find this motherfucker. Let's go over here and find this shit. Here it is right here. 45 fucking minutes.
Saying. And that was that.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
If you want to eat healthy and feel your best, you gotta try Ka'Chava. Ka'Chava is the world's healthiest all-in-one meal shake.
Skip that.
I was talking to James Best a little bit on the live stream last night.
Oh, we got him sped up too. We're going to speed him up. Let's see here. All right. He says, I've once again. Now, I don't know what he means by once again. Like, has this guy ever got attacked before? What the fuck is he talking about? I don't know. He says, once again, I've attacked all truckers by generating income with my truck.
If you want to eat healthy and feel your best, you gotta try Ka'Chava. Ka'Chava is the world's healthiest all-in-one meal.
Right, because I've had a lot of problem with sound coming through if the hands-free recording device is running while my truck is also running down the road. You will notice I'm checking my mirrors and not looking at you. So I have had this topic planned for a while, but I haven't really thought about how to say it. And I got to be honest with you guys, we could be here the standard 20 minutes, or we could be here for the next 2 hours. I'm not really sure because I sure got a lot to say. And this topic actually fell into my hand this morning as my eyes almost rolled out of my head.
What? First of all, what grown motherfucking man rolls his eyes? I'm a grown ass fucking man and I don't roll my eyes. But I know what kind of motherfucker do be rolling their eyes. Let me be nice.
I was going through my little feed here on YouTube looking for something to listen to while I roll down the road. And yet again, this guy Trucks has attacked the sanctity or whatever of the trucking industry. This guy Trucks has victimized us all yet again. And that does go into my bigger point of what I want to talk about. And the broader point of the video today will be about how we take our social media, our YouTubers, our TV shows, our TikTokers, our Twitch streamers, how we take them all way too seriously, read way too much into what they say, twist and turn everything they say to fit this weird narrative that we have about how this person's just a monster or what have you. And it kind of worked out because
now I found this kind of funny because while he says y'all motherfuckers is taking social media and content creators too serious, while he's taking a content creator and social media serious. See how he just kind of fucking walks all over himself like, but I'm on nobody's side. We just don't hear.
Because I was going to talk, and I probably will talk. I'm like speed talking right now for me, because I talk pretty slow too, fellas, because I'm like, oh God, I got to get through this. I don't care. If we spend the next 2 hours hanging out together, that is just fine. We'll do that. We'll see how it all works out. But let me address this part first, because yet again, here we go with another weird, almost psychotic outburst where I threaten maybe to physically harm this guy Trucks, but dance around it just a little bit.
Now, did anybody hear in that video that we just got through watching, Snapper threaten to physically harm this guy? Did anybody hear that? Because we just got done watching it, see? Victim. This is a fucking victim. Did anybody hear it? And this is what gets me. When you can't win, and when somebody catches you in the wrong, what do? We just be a fucking victim, right? And then we get all the sympathy from our subscribers. Oh, you poor bitch. You poor motherfucking bitch. How dare somebody make a fucking video about you fucking disagreeing with you. So let me make a 45 fucking minute rant about how I'm fucking being victimized again while I just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
And then accuse him of bashing all the truckers and single-handedly destroying the trucker culture. So I woke up to this weird psychotic behavior today once again. None of this happened. None of this happened at all. I just like every other.
You're right. None of it fucking happened. All that shit that you just said didn't fucking happen. Now, I want you guys to watch his eyes, his body language, all of this shit. This guy is a fucking mental wreck. And I feel bad for him. I did. When I was watching this video, I felt bad for him. And in a way, I was like, maybe this motherfucker would have accidentally run into a goddamn fucking bridge. Because I feel so bad for this guy, I do. He is in his fucking head. And anybody can just walk into his fucking head, sit down at the goddamn couch, put their fucking feet up on his goddamn coffee table and fucking stay a while. I don't get it.
Other trucker that exists in trucking has at a time or two made a joke at another truck driver's expense, sorry, not plural, singular expense. I'm no different from everyone else. Everybody that's got a CDL, everybody before they even got a CDL has made a joke about another trucker. I know this to be fact. And it always comes out as this guy Trucks is the one that just victimizes us yet again. And I'm not a monster. I'm really not. When I make jokes, that's all they are. They're just jokes. So let me kind of address that video real quick. Jesus Christ. Again, did this really just happen again?
When he says, did this just happen again? I wonder what he's talking about. Do you guys maybe know what he's talking about when he says again? You know, when shit just keeps on fucking happening, maybe you're the goddamn problem. You ever wondered that?
Yup, sure did. Never get tired of that. Same old song and dance. And it is weird because this comes from normally the same mentality of people that say everybody's so triggered these days and everybody's so fragile and everybody's got all up in their emotions and they're crying and all that stuff. And then I say something like, the reason I drive a truck is to make money. That's what I said. That's straight up legitimately what I said. Ain't one goddamn person out here doing it for free. Not one person. But when Josh, this guy trucks, says he trucks for money, he's once again destroyed trucking. Destroyed trucking. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I drive this truck for money. That's why I drive it. Yeah. Never, ever occurred to me to be a volunteer truck driver. Not once. Never, ever. Ever.
Now, that was funny right there when he said, I ain't no volunteer truck driver. Now, I kind of chuckled at that shit. Now, he is kind of funny now.
Thought about being a volunteer truck driver. No, never happened. Never happened. So keep in mind, like I said, the broader point of this video, when we eventually get there, will be people taking social media way too seriously, getting in their feelings, and then honestly saying things that people never said to force some kind of weird narrative. In the example we were talking about last night in my live stream, Joe Rogan suggested taking ivermectin, I think it was, and I don't know if that's an effective medication. Turns out I'm not a doctor. I'm a trucker. Really am. Yeah, I'm not making it up. And but the point was that we eventually got to on that live stream, through your guys' help in the comments, of course, was that it's entirely possible that Joe Rogan said to try some ivermectin.
I don't know if that's turning that down. I was trying to turn that down so I can talk. He's all over the fucking place.
Large quantities of horse dewormer to cure COVID.
He went from fucking Snapper's video to goddamn Joe Rogan, and now we fucking horse deworming.
Because I'll be honest, I did not listen to everything Joe Rogan said. I ain't got time to hang on to every word that comes out of Joe Rogan's mouth. So I don't know what he said. I have no idea, but I do know that the media likes to spin things. I do know that. So anyways, I got a very stern talking to again, once again, because I said that I drive trucks to make money. I drive a truck for a living. And I said that I don't really have much passion for trucking anymore because it kind of gets boring. It's kind of just rolling down the road. I've been to all the places now. And when you really get to the point of what trucking is, it's driving from point A to point B, and then you do it all over again. There used to be a time that trucking was a very magical thing to me. It was a new world. It was something that I wasn't used to, right? It's just not like that anymore. I did not say I hate trucking, though. I said that it's just not exciting to me anymore. And I drive my truck for the money. Money interests me.
I love fucking trucking, guys. I can take about 3 days off, and I'm ready to get back in that motherfucking truck. I'm just a company driver. I don't make fucking $10,000 a week fucking bring home. I'm just an old company guy, man. When I get behind that truck and I'm on my way somewhere and it's fucking quiet and that some fucking turbo starts whistling, man, I get a fucking erection. I'd fucking do. And every time I pull in the truck stop, I go for the hardest fucking back. And I'm like, fuck y'all motherfuckers. I don't even roll my goddamn windows down. I'm bumping some fucking 50 cents and I'm hitting that fucking hole without pulling up. And I'm throwing my middle finger up like, fuck all of y'all motherfucking millennial ass fucking truckers that had to take 12 goddamn pull-ups. You fucking bitches.
I'm not a rich man, not at all. As a matter of fact, I've had a very rough month, which was another thing that was twisted into almost.
I'm sure you did have a rough month. You know, you didn't work. You sit in a fucking hotel room with your fucking new side chick, Lot Lizard. You flew her while you're begging money, while you telling everybody how hard your fucking month was to get all this fucking sympathy where motherfuckers can throw money at you in your super chat. You should have told them how you flew fucking Ruth out to the fucking hotel room and then you had to take her back to the airport and fly her back home. You know, maybe if you didn't spend your money on bitches, you know, but hell, I spent a lot of money on bitches. I can't talk.
It's a lie, because I said I grossed $3,000 over the last 2 weeks, and I was explaining in that video when I said that over that last 2 weeks, I had to position myself.
Bonehead trucker, she is a straight up fucking lot lizard. No doubt about it. She's a fucking lot lizard. You know, everybody wants to hate on fucking RVT's wife because she's a fucking cunt whore. Ruth, which is not a real name, Ruth was fucking this dude 2 fucking years ago while he was still married. You know, how good a fucking person are you? You fucking a married man. Whether his wife gave a fuck or not is irrelevant. Any bitch that a fucking married man is a fucking whore. Enough said.
To get back into Denver, which caused me to run a short week, which happens when you're going to take any kind of home time. That happens. And then I said that my mechanic had the truck until Tuesday morning, and then on that Tuesday morning, trying to leave Denver was an absolute fucking bloodbath. And it was bad. I mean, most guys were trying to pay $1.50 a mile, $1.25 a mile to get out of there. So I had to find a load that paid more than that. Yeah, I don't drive for $1.50. Sorry, I will if I have to. But I found one that got me out there at about $2.50, which isn't great either. And that's what caused those 2 weeks to be short. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I actually said. Anyways, let me try to focus and sort of address those points. I have never, ever in my life attacked the brotherhood of trucking. I have never established the institute, or attacked rather, the Institute of Truckers, or whatever the hell is happening out here. These weird underground trucking cults, I guess, that I'm just simply...
These weird underground trucking cults. But every fucking video he starts, he says, "Hello, my children." You know, but if you take up for the industry, now we're in a fucking weird underground trucking cult. You know, but did anybody hear Snapper say anything about a fucking trucking underground cult? He was talking about a brotherhood that don't exist anymore.
Not fucking aware of. But what I have done, made jokes about other truckers, busted some balls. Yeah, just like every other trucker does. And I've always found that to be pretty weird, because I am the only trucking YouTuber that gets nailed to this cross. The only one that it is completely off limits for me to make any joke about truck drivers. Every other trucking YouTuber, still allowed. Still allowed, yeah. They're all allowed to make...
Oh my God, you won't let me play with my toy. Mama, Billy won't let me play with my toy.
Any joke they want about any other truck driver they want. But if this guy trucks, cracks a joke about truckers, all of a sudden he thinks he's better than us. He thinks he's better than us. Where have I heard this narrative before? It's almost like I've heard this insanity before in my...
Let's say I'm going to back that up, because I want y'all to hear that. And I'm going to make a point. I'm not supposed to be talking about this dude because we had like a little truce. But in a roundabout way, he's poking fun at... I don't know how to fucking back this up.
My life. Can you believe it?
I'm probably going to go too fucking far.
He thinks he's better than us. Where have I heard this narrative before? It's almost like I've heard this insanity before in my life. Can you believe it?
See, he's talking about me.
I have never, ever in my life attacked the brotherhood of truckers. Not once. Not one time. Never happened. And if I have, go ahead and find the video without twisting the narrative. There's nearly 500 of them, so you got a lot to dig through. And find the part where I terrorized truckers, where I tore down the institution of trucking. You won't find it. Never happened. Never happened. So, yeah, I spoke about having 2 small weeks, so I really need to grind hard and make some money. That's true. That's true for every truck driver out here. When you have 2 weeks that didn't go your way, which happens quite often, what you do is you get your ass to work and you fix that problem. And this is a troubling...
Or you just don't fucking invite a goddamn whore and buy her a fucking airplane ticket and stay up in a goddamn high-class fucking hotel being a goddamn rock star drunk all fucking week.
Thing about my fellow YouTube brothers that are always about the pull yourself up by your bootstrap work mentality, cool, fine with me. But when I say I'm the asshole, when I say I need to fix the problem that I have, I'm the asshole. It's not true. I need to fix my problems. When I have problems, like everyone else, I need to fix them. So when I grab my bootstraps, suddenly I'm public enemy number one. What the fuck? Where do these standards come from, guys? Let's talk about that for a while. Where do the impossible standards that you guys have set for me that I have to live up to, where do they come from? Because it's not in the rest of the unspoken rules or unwritten rules. The unwritten YouTube Truckers rulebook, those...
Hey, motherfucker, don't use my line, goddammit. That shit is fucking copyrighted. Copyrighted, motherfucker. How many of you guys in here used to follow me, and I always talked about the unwritten, written fucking rules of fucking YouTube trucking? Me. Josh, you got to come up with your own jokes, dude.
Those rules don't apply to anyone else. Everyone else here is allowed to make jokes about truckers. Me, I don't know Ike. I got no beef with Ike. I know that Ike Stevens, Bonehead Truckers, I know that he's had his fair share of back and forths with people on YouTube. Are we?
Yeah, I'm going to call it right now. I think
God damn, that's a bad place to put an ad, motherfucker.
It's this Google Chrome extension called...
Are we all aware, though, that Bonehead Truckers, the sole existence of that channel is to make fun of other truckers? That's all it does. That is the premise. I got no problem.
I don't think that's the premise of Bonehead Truckers. Now, I don't watch Bonehead Truckers because I can see trucks in the ditches and shit all the time on the road. But I think that Bonehead Truckers is, don't be fucking stupid. You know, fuck, I don't know what Bonehead Trucker stands for. I don't know. But I don't think he knows what he's fucking talking about. I don't take Bonehead Truckers as what Josh is claiming it to be, you know.
I don't care. I think it's kind of lame. I think it's a little bit cheesy. But I don't care. I do not care if a guy makes a channel where the entire premise of the channel is to make fun of truckers. But you know what the real kicker is here? No one else does either. That's the premise. That's what it is. No one else cares. No one has a problem with this. But if I make a joke, all right, my video got cut off right there, so we'll keep on rolling. We'll keep going. But yeah, what I was saying is if I make one giant headset joke, then once again, I think I'm better than truckers. We're going to have to pick my eyes up off the floor by the time this video is over because it's just absurd. It is absolutely absurd. These weird standards that only apply to this guy Trucks on YouTube. And that's true. That's a fact. Everybody else has made a joke about a trucker. Sure have.
Can I make a joke about a trucker? Can I make a joke about a trucker? Do y'all see this motherfucker's bottom row of teeth? Surely this motherfucker flosses with a pitchfork, don't it? God damn it, driver. Get a fucking dental plan.
Yeah. You won't see me saying a damn thing about it. You won't. You won't. So, it's just very bizarre. It's just very strange behavior. And it's always the same old song and dance over and over. I had a little success with the YouTube channel. And that all came from me talking shit. Harmless shit. Now, in no point in my video, or any of my videos, have I told a trucker, like, I'm going to come see you face to face, young man, and I'm going to teach you something. Never. I'm not a violent person. I don't make veiled threats on the internet towards people. I'm not like that. And if you are, and you go on about how I think I'm better than other truckers, well, if it's coming to making threats towards people, then yeah, in that case, I am better than you because that's childish. That's very childish.
Dude looks like he needs a shower.
It really is.
You got any shower credits?
So, anyways,
damn.
I'm gonna try to say points I need to say, but I'm gonna obviously try not to go too far into my...
Look at the motherfucking cowlick on this motherfucker's head right here, man. What in the motherfucker is that shit, dude? You just woke up and went to goddamn driving. God damn, you didn't do no pre-trip or nothing. You just woke the fuck up and got in the seat and fucking started making a goddamn video, dude. God damn it. You better start brushing that motherfucking head, dude. Fuck. Come on with this shit. Funky ass motherfucker. One of them funky ass fucking truck drivers.
Personal life, I didn't wonder why my channel's losing subscribers. As a matter of fact, I'm the one that pointed that out. And what I said was, and guys, sorry for everyone kind of sitting through this. I'm just kind of addressing the bizarro world points of this weird video that was full of projection. What I had stated was that I have single-handedly destroyed my channel as far as subscriber count goes, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah, because you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. You blow the fuck up, catch lightning in a fucking bottle, like you said, then brag about, I caught the fucking lightning in the bottle, and then you fucking start living like a rock star, and then you fucking think you're fucking better than everybody else. Then you start fucking chasing bitches all over the fucking country like every goddamn super trucker does. You know, and then you fucking treat people in your comment section like fucking shit because you fucking think you're Michael Jackson. Yeah, you was going to destroy your fucking YouTube channel.
Yeah, I really am. Because I got to be honest with you, when these videos were pulling like 25,000 views, 50,000 views per video, stuff like that, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't really like it. It was too much attention, and I was constantly paranoid, and it just wasn't fun. But I do like making YouTube videos, so I'm pretty happy that this is all cooled off. I'm pretty content with that. Sure, the money's not what it used to be, but I'm pretty content with having a smaller following on here. And I'm okay with it. I went off and did gaming for a while, then I changed the channel name for a little while and did all the storytelling stuff. Only like 3 or 4 videos. Had sort of a mental breakdown here on YouTube, not my finest moment, where, yeah, I legitimately cried on video and still posted it. Yeah, I don't know. I was having a rough time.
Well, because you like fucking attention. You like to get fucking attention and cry and bawl and squall and get all that fucking attention from your subscribers. It's not the first time you've done it. If you go back on his channel 2 or 3 years ago before he got big, he's got a video where he's apologizing because he fucking threatened suicide and shit on a fucking video or a live stream or whatever he was doing, and then apologized to everybody because he says he says in the video, I've got it fucking screen recorded, so Josh, go and don't delete the motherfucker. It ain't got but 300 fucking views. We might talk about that later. But he says sometimes he says things to get a fucking reaction from his few little subscribers he had, you know, because he liked the attention. He says that 3 fucking years ago. So he still does it.
Having a rough time. Talking too much today. Let me get some water. So no, what I actually said, and I do get tired of people twisting what I say to make this weird narrative, in yet another effort to get people to unsubscribe from this guy Trucks because all he does is destroy whatever, just fucking whatever. If that's how you feel, then unsubscribe. It's fine. There's no contracts in place, no requirements. And if you don't want to watch, that's okay. And I really always hate that argument. If you don't want to watch, don't watch. I mean, but seriously, if I'm so offensive, tune out. But I don't understand all these men that talk about how we're brothers, and then any chance they get to try to convince people to not watch my videos or to unsubscribe from my channel. Is that how brotherhood works? Is that what we do? Tear each other down? Try to actually take away a man's income because he said he drives a truck for money? Wow. How very brotherly of you. Thank you.
Oh, here comes the fucking pity party. Everybody fucking take a drink.
Thank you so much. Thank you. But I was not at any point confused about why my channel's lost popularity. And as a matter of fact, I invite that. I like it. I have no problem with it. I like that when I go into the Discord now and join the voice chat on there, we get on the cameras and talk to each other. It's people that I'm used to talking to. It's not like some weird person where I got to be worried about, like, if I say this, are they going to, like, be recording it to make their own YouTube video? It's people that I consider friends. I like that this channel has cooled off. I'm a big fan of that. Really, I am. And then to...
Well, he says, I love how this channel is cooled off, and I don't fucking get the views I used to. But the other day, he was on James Best's live feed saying, yeah, if this pretty face, if this new pretty face gets me fucking views and we can make money off of her, then fuck it. But in this video, he don't give a fuck about views, right? He's about as wishy fucking washy as anybody I've ever seen.
Address the point about how my girlfriend's going to come out here and make a video, and I'm hoping that her channel takes off so I never have to work again. Go fuck yourself. At that point, you need to go fuck yourself, because that is some cheap, dirty shit to say. My girlfriend wants to come out here and ride with me in the truck.
How come your wife ain't never rode in the truck, dude? How come your kids ain't never rode in the truck, dude? How come I've never seen that you took your wife on a fucking vacation to Las Vegas, motherfucker? How come you never flew your fucking wife somewhere when you was on a fucking weekend somewhere? Did you ever fly your fucking wife and your kids across the fucking country to spend the goddamn weekend with you when you was shacked up in them fucking motels? I never seen her, but I got to see a fucking lot lizard in there with you. Huh? Does anybody find it fucking weird that he's still fucking legally married with a fucking girlfriend all over his goddamn channel, but he tells people my personal life ain't none of your fucking business? But if anybody asks, like, hey, motherfucker, I thought you was married. Oh, my personal life ain't nobody's business. Well, keep the lot lizard off your fucking channel, motherfucker, because people gonna ask questions.
I have told her that I'll cover her bills. She says that she's not entitled.
Pussy ass fucking bitch. You gonna have a fucking wife and kids, and now you got a fucking lot lizard that you gonna pay your fucking bills? Come on, dude. You can buy fucking pussy cheaper than that.
Entirely comfortable with that, and she would like to find a way to make an income of her own. That's where the idea came from. So if anybody out there is really convinced that I'm using people so that I don't have to work again, get your head out of your ass. That is the lamest shit I've ever heard in my life. She's a grown woman that is interested in handling her own shit.
I'm sure she's handling on her own shit. I'm sure. Any fucking body that will move out of their own goddamn house, pack up all their shit, quit their fucking job, move into a fucking old ass fucking halfway running goddamn International with no fucking speakers in the sleeper. You better fucking be wondering what about that motherfucker, because that would be red flags to me. That would be red fucking flags, dude.
And who am I to tell her not to? You got beef with me. I don't necessarily like it, but keep it with me. She hasn't even put out a video yet. Not one. And if you want to insist that I'm using her for my own personal financial gain, you might want to get your head out of your ass. For real.
But you are using her because even you can't fucking believe, with that thin ass fucking beard and shit and that greasy hair, even you can't fucking believe that you getting the fucker. So what do? Oh, look at my girlfriend. Ain't she beautiful? Ain't she beautiful? I done fucked some beautiful bitches, but they was crazy. Fuck, come on, dude.
For real. People are so fucking lame. Jesus Christ.
Lame as fucking a lot lizard while you still fucking married. And then in another video, you said my kids have known her for 2 fucking years. My kids love Ruth. They've known her for 2 fucking years. So you mean to tell me you've been married, living at home, with a fucking side chick that knows your goddamn kids? What kind of fucking daddy are you, motherfucker? What kind of fucking father introduces his fucking side chick, lot lizard, to his goddamn kids while he's still fucking married, living in the house. That's fucking lame as fuck right there. That's fucking lame as fuck right there.
And the whole idea that I hate truckers, that I think I'm better than truckers. I'm sitting in a fucking truck! Are you shitting me? How the fuck did anybody ever get the impression that I think I'm better than any other trucker out here? Because I made fun of your giant headset? It looks ridiculous. It looks ridiculous. Doesn't mean I think I'm better than you. I just think it's a bad fashion statement.
What's a bad fashion statement? Is that goddamn hoodie you bought at Walmart you had ever since you fucking went to Walmart last year. You wear it every time it's fucking gets chilly outside. That's a fucking bad fashion statement.
I really do. I got a headset. Very small. Very small. So if you want to twist and turn every narrative and make it into this weird thing where we once again try to tear down this guy Truck's channel because we made up a thing about how he attacks truckers, and you want to talk about all this man up and I'm going to bring it face to face and all this stuff. Nice spelled threat, by the way. I'm not going to fight you. You got me fucked up. I've got too much going for me to get in a fist fight with the guy that's making up shit that I said.
He has too much shit going for him. He don't want to fist fight somebody and lose his goddamn side chick, his wife, his kids, his goddamn international. You know what I mean? He got too much going for him.
Don't go after my girl. She didn't do a damn thing to you.
Don't go after my girl. Has anybody ever heard him say, don't go after my wife? I remember back in my day when I wasn't following these fucking unwritten rules of fucking written YouTube trucking, I might or might not have made a couple of videos dogging on his wife a little bit. The motherfucker never said, don't go after my wife. But this goddamn whore, this motherfucker will say, don't you go after my girl, goddammit. I respect this about him, though, at least. At least he's standing up for the bitch.
She never will. She's a very sweet person. He never said a goddamn thing about you, and she never will.
He is so upset.
Anyways. There was no point where I said I hate trucking. Never happened. But I said that was my passion for trucking is gone. I don't find it exciting anymore. But I am motivated by money because money is what supports us. And I am very motivated by taking care of my family.
He is very motivated by taking care of his family while he's fucking whores on the fucking road and running his goddamn marriage. Now, that's a perfect man. That's a man who really enjoys taking care of his family.
Once again, another double standard rule of the unwritten rule book of YouTube truckers. I'm the only one allowed to say, or not allowed to say, that I drive a truck for money. Everyone else is allowed to say it. I don't see any volunteer truckers out here. Not one. I do not see a single volunteer trucker out here. But if I truck for money, I hate truckers. Grow up. Grow up. Because that's not what I said. I said the passion is gone for me. I've chased this white line all over the country now. Turns out there's no end to it.
Oh, that's a country song right there. I've chased this white line all over the world.
Oh.
Damn it, I can sing.
And blah, blah, blah. I turn off my lights when I go into a truck stop. Blah, blah. I help people back into their spots. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 you
Great,
a bitch.
You're a hero of the road. There's no medals for that, by the way.
This, you know, I come from a fucking, see, this is a motherfucking trophy bitch. If you help somebody do something, then evidently you need a fucking medal. There's no medals for that, by the way, Snapper, just because you help put chains on people. Shit. You don't get no medal for that, Snapper. You don't get no participation trophy, Snapper, for participating in trucking. Did you know that? So since he don't get no fucking medal, he ain't helping no fucking body.
There's not. That's fine. You helped somebody back in. Does that mean I didn't? I mean, I made a video making fun of it. I did. Helped a guy 2 days ago that was having a hard time. Did not get on YouTube and make a video about it so people would tell me what a nice guy I am. Because it was a very mundane, boring task and it didn't warrant a video.
Well, he's so scared to not make a video sitting in that chair. Has anybody ever seen a video that he's not sitting in that fucking seat?
Don't worry, guys. Hang with me. The point's coming. It's getting here. I'm just kind of trying to collect my thoughts right now because there were some other bizarre...
I can't fucking continue that, guys. I can't continue that. And plus, it's 45 fucking minutes of rambling and a bunch of bullshit. So I'll let y'all go finish that if you want to. I do got one more I want to listen to. This is a gentleman called 12th State Trucker. He has 20 subscribers. I think I was his number 20th. I think this is also a video. Not sure. Maybe Snapper can kind of confirm it. But this is a video called My Thoughts on Who Don't Believe It's Real, the Brotherhood in Trucking. Let's get to this one. Let me make sure that y'all can hear this.
Hello, welcome back to the 12th State Trucker channel here. I hope everybody's family is healthy, safe, and everything's good on the home front for each and every one of your families, okay?
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
And whatever you may be going through, I hope you have the best possible outcome in the shortest, fastest way that you can get to it, right?
Amen, amen.
I hope so. And I hope everything turns out good. I'm going to be hitting on something today, okay? I'm going to make this straight to the point. And if I have to go into a little bit more detail, I will. I've been analyzing a lot of stuff for a long time here.
This guy Truck's got folks watching him.
Some very clear eyes on a lot of people.
He's making enemies everywhere.
That's right. Oh yeah, I've been taking some fucking notes.
Oh shit, driver.
Now, I respect everybody's opinion and different perspectives, and I'm all for everybody doing whatever the hell they want to do, either on their YouTube channels, in their personal lives, or whatever endeavors they choose to do from here on out for the rest of their lives, right? If you can always make things better for yourself and greater for yourself, and things, you know, you can pursue other things you want to pursue, I'm all for that. Why? Because I've done it.
I don't know what I just done. God damn it, I tried to do some trick shit. The fuck did I do? God damn, guys. Sorry about this. I tried to cut and copy, fucking paste a link to the shit, and now my sound's gone. Well, fuck that shit. Well, okay, well, that didn't go well. Fucking professional here, ain't I? Redneck, fucking dumb professional. Let's see here. See if I can't get back to it. Okay, this is my channel. Go to my channel. Your channel. History. This dude right here. Okay.
One of my subscribers channels this morning, a guy that's always supported me, right? Gave me good feedback and some solid advice, I personally feel. All right? I'm not going to mention his channel, but he knows who he is, and I appreciate him. All right? As I appreciate all my subscribers and the advice and the feedback that some people gave me. I appreciate it. Okay? But I'll make this short and simple without getting too flared up here, because I'm passionate about this. And I don't like nobody damn slamming something that they don't want to be in. I'm going to help somebody with this simple solution. If you are caught up in this industry and you do not care nothing about it, you have nothing to offer it, you have no resolutions to certain things that's going on in this industry, right? And you care not to participate in certain damn things, and you are that fucking miserable, I got a resolution. I'm going to help you out with this problem that you're seeming to have here, because this is an education damn channel here. I can help you with certain things here, my friend. I can draw the damn picture for you, literally. You want me to do that?
Let me speed this country boy up a little bit.
Some of you that want to get in this industry and use it exactly what it's for, good. Good. The audience of one person is clapping for you. Get you an exit strategy. And please leave. The ones that's been in this industry for a long time, and some of you plan not to be in it for as long, but yes, some of people choose to trash talk the industry and have no, I don't know, greater abilities, let's call it, and no solutions or no input. They don't care to participate. Good. Hey, listen. The one person audience is clapping for you. Bye. Goodbye.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you,
Some of us still enjoy
Hot
this job,
Seat.
enjoy this profession. We still believe there is a brotherhood out here. If you have never experienced that, I hope you experience that one day yourself. Because you choose not to look at certain things, it's solely on you. If you care not to participate in it, it's solely on you. Then why are you getting a fucking hard on by slamming something you're not participating in? Oh, I know. Did you get into something that maybe your perception wasn't quite clear on? Did you get a real taste of it and find out that maybe you don't want to be a part of it no more? Good.
Yeah, well, the moral to the story, I'm not going to play this whole video because, you know, you can go there and listen to it. But the moral of this story is this guy Trucks has also pissed 12th state trucker off. So he's just steadily fucking making enemies out here. Now, I don't know why, you know, that anybody would probably not like Josh. He's an awesome person and shit. But, you know, each their own. You know, this don't have nothing to do with me. You know, I just call this girl a lot lizard, and I don't know. That's just how I talk. I don't mean no harm by it when I call somebody a bitch. I just call people bitches. I don't mean no harm by it. Almost half-ass a compliment. You know. So let's go over here, and you know how earlier Josh was talking about he you know, had a nervous breakdown, and I said, "Hey, go and find that video." Well, here that video is. We'll go ahead and play that video for you right now because I had it, and I just kind of.
What's up, guys? Dark video today. Dark video. Let's see what we can do. Help it out. We'll do something. We'll just be in the dark, I guess. One of my lights blew out in here. Holy shit! Actually, no. Fucking 4 of the 6 I have up there blew out. So,
Okay, now this video was made August the 31st, 2019. This is probably, I don't know, 8 months or so before he kind of went viral. This video has 500 views on it. So I want y'all to listen to this.
Let me get right to it. I owe you guys maybe an apology or an explanation or something. Last night I was fucking miserable. I was out of my mind, fucking miserable, hated the world, and me being the genius I am, I'm gonna put out a sad YouTube video and somebody's gonna show me sympathy. I'm pathetic sometimes, absolutely pathetic.
Okay, do you see how he just admitted that he says, I'm just going to put out a sad video and somebody's going to give me sympathy? Now, this is August the 31st, 2019. Title of the video is My Apologies for Last Night's Outburst. Here's an explanation. Have y'all noticed, if y'all watch him, that he's always having to apologize for last night's fucking outbursts? You know, he even blamed his outburst on all of these fucking outbursts that he's been having. He blamed it on some fucking stalker that he had that was fucking harassing him and cyberbullying him and cyber stalking him. But right here, he is apologizing for an outburst, and sometimes he does it for sympathy. August the 31st of 2019, 1 year before I ever fucking got on YouTube.
Right? So I put out this video that actually got like 60 views in a matter of minutes, and I was like, I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to start over, and I'm actually going to explain what the hell I'm thinking and apologize for putting out a sad video in the middle of the night. Look at me, I'm sweating. I was just eating my hot and spicy ramen, waiting for the Optimized Idol to come on, so I'm a fucking mess in here. So, you guys that have been around for a while, obviously know sometimes I get fucking sick to death of trucking, and I go, what the hell am I doing out here? This is the dumbest shit. And then I convince myself that the only thing I know how to do in the world that will make the amount of money I make is to drive a truck. And it pushes me into sort of this state of depression somewhat. And I really got to work to get myself out of it. And I spent the whole day today just fucking miserable. I haven't responded to any comments yet, but I will maybe tomorrow morning after I get some sleep. And I was just a total.
So he hates trucking so goddamn bad. You know, we just heard him say, has anybody ever heard me say, I hate fucking being a truck driver? Well, here you are, motherfucker. You said, I hate being a fucking trucker to the point to where you lost your goddamn mind in your fucking sleeper.
Total fucking wreck all last night, all day today. And I'm like, this yet, but I will maybe tomorrow morning after I get some sleep. And I was just a total fucking wreck all last night, all day today. And I'm like, this, you know what? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. So I started thinking about it, man. What if I made my resume sound good as a truck driver, right? What if? And I don't know what's going to happen yet, guys. There's still things in the process, and it's the fucking weekend, and it's a holiday weekend, and shit could take forever to start happening here. But I thought about it, and I'm like, what do truck drivers do? I drive truck, right? I drive truck. But like when you really think about it, the amount of things we do, managing our clock efficiently so that we have the appropriate amount of hours for the work that's required to be done, shit like that, right? Of course, safety. What else? I did something real fancy on my resume, and I don't remember what it was. Something along the lines of the ability to solve difficult tasks independently. Do we do that? I would agree we do, because when something goes wrong with the truck, when something's not right at a shipper, receiver, whatever, it's normally up to the driver to at least make some steps towards figuring that out and how to solve that problem.
Now, in this video, he's talking about how he's trying to get his resume.
I'm going to make my resume look real good.
Look real nice, good so he can get out of trucking because he fucking hates it.
And I took to the internet tonight. I haven't talked to my wife yet. I won't talk to her till tomorrow. But I'm looking around the Denver area at different things. Well, what could make what I make as a trucker? And it's hard to figure out because some weeks you're way up and some weeks you're all the fucking way down, right? And it's hard to figure out, well, what do we actually make? So I kind of, averaged it out to, if I made, and it's not a lot. If I made 700 to 900 a week, then that would I could survive that. You know what I mean? But what I would be lacking in other jobs is the $1,500 or $1,700 week that you get randomly being a trucker. But what I'm eliminating is the $300 weeks, right? So I sort of went by averages, and it may not be an exact science. And I started looking at some things with my new fancy resume, right? All updated and shit like that. Apologies to anybody that got worried about me or concerned. I bitch and I cry sometimes. Then I go on about my business and everything's going to be okay, right? So apologies if any of you were like, oh shit, did this dude just fucking off himself? That's not me anymore, right? That was young me.
Oh, that's not me anymore. That's not me anymore. Bull fucking shit. You still fucking do it. You still fucking do it. I'm not going to play all that video either. Oh, yeah, he still fucking does it, guys. How long we been on? Hour and 20 minutes. Anybody got any questions? Anybody want to come in, hit that link on the top up there, come in, share your thoughts, call somebody a bitch, whatever you want to do real quick. I'm fixing to call tonight. Go in here and take me a big old country ass dump. And Matt Collins says he'll never change. No, man, that was 3 years ago, man. That was 3 years ago that he was threatening fucking to kill himself. And he said within an hour he had 60 views. And everybody was worried about him. And he even admits, I'd do it to get fucking sympathy. He still fucking does that shit. He put out a video today, being a fucking victim, lying about some shit that was said that wasn't said. Just like he made a fucking 40-minute video about me being a fucking stalker, threatening his goddamn wife and kids and all that shit that I never fucking done. And he had all them fucking views, all them fucking comments, all them fucking people sucking his fucking dick all over a fucking lie. And he's been doing this shit for 3 fucking years. And he wonders why he has to live by different fucking rules on this fucking YouTube trucking. It's because you're not fucking welcome. We don't fucking like bitches. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? Let's see. Willie said, by the way, Elite, I would have advertised what's going on happen tomorrow night on your channel. Make it worth it, baby. Exclusive. Okay, Willie. Yeah, when I get done, I will make a shit, what the fuck you call it? And then you can share it on your notifications. I mean, on your community tab. Good night, NSC lady. Good night. Yeah, if nobody wants to come in, I'm going to call it tonight. But that's all the kind of fucking ranting I'm going to do. I think I've made my points and shit. I would have never said nothing, but he kept on saying, where have I heard this before? You know, that's all those little fucking stabs at me and shit. He likes doing that shit. He likes doing that shit. And I'm not fixing to, like he told me the other day in my comment section, go off the fucking deep end. You know, no, I'm not going to go off the fucking deep end, because if I go off the fucking deep end, I'll be where you at, motherfucker. You're at the fucking deep end. Fucking crybaby, fucking threatening to goddamn kill yourself every fucking time you turn around, getting the goddamn sympathy shit. Victim ass motherfucker. Well, that's all I got to say, guys. I hate I get myself worked up before bed, but if anybody has any questions, throw them up real quick. If anybody has any YouTube channels that they want to throw their links in the fucking chat so other people can subscribe, I see TC Boggs doing that, and I like that idea. Appreciate you, Diesel Tech. I'll give y'all a few minutes if y'all got some channels. I do know Tag has a channel. Trucking with old Snapper. We got to try to get him up to about 1,000. He's about 915. Ain't no way I can get him up to 1,000. I just have a small little channel. Go and subscribe to Willie's Pub. Now, Willie's Pub should be not in the... Willie shouldn't be in the fucking trucking side. He should be over there with those truthers and shit, because Willie is a good drama channel, and y'all would have fun with Willie. So go subscribe to Willie's Pub over there, and let's see if I can find anybody else. I would say subscribe to me, but I got subscribe on. I just seen a Cash App pop up here, so appreciate the Cash App, whoever sent that to me. Really appreciate that. It's always welcome. Never expected though, guys. Let's see here. Trucking with T-Bone. Yes, let's go subscribe to Trucking with T-Bone. He's a real good, positive guy. Actually, I need to resubscribe to him on this new channel. Doing big things over there on that old owner operator trucking stuff over there. I guess I don't watch you, but I will. I promise. I promise T-Bone I'll start watching. Oh, let's see. I subscribe to every trucker I come across, so I'll be subscribing to y'all. Yeah, I kind of got a mix over here on this new channel. I've done some stuff about Betty Washam or whatever. So what do you guys think about Betty getting married? Just real quick. I don't think that's the real Larry Jean right there. But he ain't causing no trouble. Who is RBT? Can't find him on YouTube. RVT? Red Viking Trucker? I don't know his damn new channel name. If you type in Red Viking Trucker, they call him RVT. He left his wife and all this kind of shit. And everybody calls his new wife a whore and shit. So Josh needs to expect that people are going to call his fucking chick a whore if he puts her on YouTube. Who's Betty? That Betty Washam that TC Boggs talks about. I talked about her a few times, and I got some of these truther subscribers and shit over here. I appreciate each and every one of them, though. You must not want to get off here asking that question, Elite. Maybe we will talk about that on another one, and we could just talk all about y'all stuff and get some of you guys on here, and we'll stay off of this trucking drama and get some of these truck drivers interested in some of this other type drama. But I appreciate everybody for stopping in. I hate fucking goodbyes. I hate ending the live stream. So I'm just going to say appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.